Hi, my name is Zachary May, and I'm currently employed in the United States Navy. I just finished watching LibertyChickLive's two videos on YouTube. First one being why I do not support the troops, and the second one being military hypocrites. I watched the videos and I jotted down a couple of notes on why I do not agree with what she has put out as facts and information. The first one being that all military members fall under three types of people. The first one being extremely dumb, second one being evil or serial killers, and the third one is morally compromised. There are many things wrong with that statement. Just because the immoral acts of just a few military members immediately generalizes the whole military as being one of those three types of people is severely ignorant on life, basically. That's basically just saying that because there have been serial killers and rapists and otherwise immoral people in the past that have not been non-military, basically makes the whole United States of America evil and serial killers and morally compromised and extremely dumb. I don't see why the two should be different. The fourth topic that I'd like to touch upon is that she thinks that we are just going into Iraq and Afghanistan on a whim, based on the need for foreign oil. And it's ignorant to say that the attack on 9/11 does not play a part in our decision. In fact, we didn't even enter Iraq until 2003. And another example would be sort of the same situation with Pearl Harbor. World War II was going on around us, and we actually didn't enter the war until a direct attack upon the United States of America was made. It just goes to show that we don't actually go out into the world and attack all these different countries just because we feel like it or just because we need extra resources. We actually have a legitimate reason to retaliate against those who have attacked us. You also believe that there is basically a cult going on for all the troops by saying that there are people just short of worshiping the troops, like quote unquote kissing our asses. I know from experience from being in the military myself that myself and the majority of us, we actually joined the military to protect our families and friends and people who would support us in our decision. And it astounds me that you can immediately assume that we would join this organization just so we can get some recognition and a couple medals and stuff like that. We do it for a multitude of reasons. The number one being fighting for our freedom and not, according to you, our slavery. The fact that you think that in a few years we're going to be under martial law is ignorant of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. There are actually bills and laws in place to prevent government installation like that from happening. And honestly, if you do not agree with the policies and the decisions that the government has made, nobody is stopping you from moving to another country to an actual country that you agree with the decisions and the actual government itself, and kind of pay your taxes to them. If you don't like your taxes going to helping support the military and a multitude of other things, by all means, you can just leave. where you get your information from is not a reputable source of information, and I would like to know where you got all those facts and stuff from. So if you could send me that link or links, I'd greatly appreciate it. And I honestly believe, to be that ignorant, you kind of just made this video for attention and just to see how far it would go, and kind of feed off of it just a little bit. Keep making all these videos, keep fueling the anger and hatred towards ignorance and severe uneducated guesses and facts. So, like I said, if you could send me the links to your information, I'd greatly appreciate it. I do hope you change your mind, and the hope that you actually do end up supporting the troops, to see, that we're actually doing a good thing here. Just God bless, and have a good one.